Bam, and we are ready to go. Welcome back to the Icarus live stream, everybody. Going to be doing a little bit of that quality of life DLC today. So, if you weren't here last week, we managed to build out a ton of new tech. We returned to Prometheus, we started building a new base, we built a couple bridges, we did all kinds of fun stuff. Today, we're going to be removing the old benches to clear out some space. We're going to continue to work on that new base and hopefully manage to upgrade a bit more tech and put up some defenses and all kinds of fun stuff. So hopefully you'll come along for the ride because today should be a lot of fun. Now, if you've been keeping an eye on my channel, we did have the last of our current early access version of Sons of the Forest. We will be doing a 1.0 playthrough eventually here on the channel. I am also recording some what's it called? Lightyear Frontier, nice little cozy game, and we're currently doing a Season 2 playthrough live of our Smalland Survived the Wilds. And this week on the 3rd, we have the launch of the 3rd beta for Once Human. So there's a lot going on this week. Really looking forward to getting some more content on the channel because it looks like there's going to be a lot of good survival games this year, and the survival games from last year should be getting a lot of 1.0s, so a lot of new things coming up. We did just recently have the very last Return to Moria go live, in case you're curious and you want to go back and check out that series. Just a lot going on the channel lately. And if you ever want to know what our upload schedule is, if you check down in the description, you can find out what our upload schedule is. And of course, the credits down there. Thanks to OGOPOGO once again for our scene transitions, and Hot Tag Media for the music, all that stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this as the game finishes loading here. The sound effects still haven't synced up, but yeah, here we are at our base. If you haven't seen it before, yeah, looking good. I did want to switch out these windmills as well. They're just annoying to sit there and have to repair all the time. But yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead, take a look at the benches that we have and break them down for the resources. So I think the first thing we'll work on is taking apart this, because this one can actually be done over here now at this mortar. So we can make the cement and stuff in here now. Hopefully after we take apart some of this stuff, it will reduce some lag issues. And I think that's the primary reason they're doing what they're doing right now, is to try to resolve some of that. So let's clear out unnecessary items from our inventory as well. We are going to put this out. We don't need that. We don't need that. We're not going to end up using this. We don't need the potbelly stove. We no longer need the masonry bench. We don't need the old kitchens. Carpentry bench. Don't need that. We'll save this for the new place. And we will put this one out, so we're going to leave that for the time being. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of steel back. I like that. There we go. Good. So what do we make the carrots now? In there, and that's what we'll put the jars. Don't need that water connected anymore. Don't need this anymore. Hello, Tashi. How are you? Put animal parts in there for now. Don't need that anymore. I think we still need the glass bench. doing alright, Tashi. Let's see, we don't need that water connected there anymore. Just doing a little bit of cleaning with the new quality of life update there. And then we're going to get back to building that base. Jeremy, welcome. Good to see that you're still hanging in there, buddy. How you feeling? Better? Hey, I like hearing that. So let me pull this up real quick. Let's see. Announcements, yada yada yada. Let's bring up the Steam page. Let's look. Yeah, looks like we still need the glass bench. Okay. We need all these things. We need the salting station. We need all these. Need that advanced bench. We don't need this cooking station. So we'll get rid of this. Tomorrow I find out if I have a job or not. Okay. Best of luck to you, Tashi. Really hope that that goes well for you. Can't wait to get out of the hospital next week. Nice! I am glad that you're finally getting out of there. You've been in there for so long. Happy Easter, indeed. Happy Easter to those that celebrate it. Had me some ham today. It was good stuff. I have a basic fishing bench. I wonder if there's a higher tier fishing bench. We should get that going as well. Anything good in this patch? Yeah, so they changed it so that way all of the highest tier benches can make everything from the lowest tier benches, meaning you don't need as many benches laying around your base. So right now I'm just working on getting rid of all of the old benches. That way we can reduce some lag around our base. Food? Yeah, I do need to eat. Empty this container, shove that in there. Is there a fishing bench that's higher tier? I guess it's just the basic. Was the game Smallworld? No, but we've been playing Smalland on the channel. Definitely been playing a lot of that. I think what we need to do before we take apart all these benches... Iron cupboard. Why don't we make a couple of these? Let's make some more storage. Here, make me a bunch of rope. That's it. Sorry, still spaced out. No. You don't gotta apologize. I knew what you meant. But yeah, we've been playing a lot of Smalland on the channel. Now, I had a video recently that hit 2,200 views, which is really good for my small little channel. So, like, the videos before that are all really high, and so we're doing a Season 2 playthrough of that, but we're doing it in a live stream format, because otherwise... I wouldn't be able to put it on the channel again for, geez, at least until the end of the year, because I've got so much content scheduled to come out. And then we have Once Human that we're going to stream starting on the 3rd. Today and tomorrow we're doing Icarus. The following day, we're doing Smalland, and then on the 3rd, we're doing Once Human. So we've got a lot of streaming this week. We've got 4 streams minimum coming up. If I can convince my buddy Ralph Sims to come and join me on Once Human, then we'll probably be doing Once Human for the rest of the week. But we'll have to see. Busy week. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it though, because like when your channel is small, you want to put out as much content as you can. That way you can reach out to a wider audience and, you know, hopefully hit that just at that right time. Because, like, that's all it takes realistically to have your channel explode and get big, is to put out the right content at the right time with the right thumbnail, with the right name, and people will gravitate to it and it will just explode. Like, but if you don't put in the time and you don't put in the effort and you don't put in the research and you don't do all the social media stuff, you're never going to have a shot at it. And I fully intend to take every shot I can. But that means staying busy. So based on demand, I mean, technically you're not wrong, but like, I'm not going to go so far as to put out whatever's popular. That's never going to be me. Never. If people want to come and see the things that I enjoy and they gravitate towards my style, that's great. We'll get along. My channel will grow and it will be organic. But I don't want to sit out there and put out, you know, like, oh, that Helldivers game is popular right now. Like, that doesn't fit my channel. Like, that's not a survival game. Technically, it's a survival game, but like, it's not like, it's not a survival craft game. Like, it's different. And so, like, we're just going to keep doing our thing here. Enjoying our time. And we'll probably put out, like, some more reviews and stuff that aren't technically survival games. But beyond that, there probably won't be any, like, playthroughs of those type of games. So what am I missing? More iron to make more. That's okay. We got some more stuff here. So we can put out more of these and then we'll make more signs. Mortar and pestle can be removed because of high tier benches. Yes. Everything that can be made in the mortar and pestle should now be able to be crafted right here in the materials processor. So you have your epoxy, you have your flour, you have your bone dust, your paint, your iron, all that stuff's in here. The same thing with the cement mixer and the lower tier masonry benches, all that stuff can be made in here. So like I can mix cement without the cement mixer now. The same thing with this here, what is this? Carpentry bench. Like it makes all of the lower tier carpentry stuff. I think it's always been the case, but it's the same with this. So we can go in here and literally make everything. Okay. Good enough. Let's make some signs. So what does the water purifier look like? Let me show you that right now. This thing here. And what's cool about this is that the items that you have in it, you can actually see them. So like, you can see here on the bar, we've got all these different ones here, and as I move them around, you can see them shift in the display there, which is kind of nice. Nice little detail. And it doesn't take very long for me to fill up my containers, so I throw them in there, bam, already full. Just toss them back in here. And it's kind of the same with this. I don't know if you've used it. Toss that in there. It'll give us oxygen real quick. So nice. I like it. Besides that, it was only a polar bear advanced bench. Yeah, it was just such a weird design choice to just leave the polar bear armor in one bench. Like, why? Why was that a thing? Look, polar bear armor. Bam. Highest tier bench. Done. Like, and we can make the animal beds in here now. We can make all of the different things. There's the bear armor. Buffalo rugs. You can make the simple creature decoys, or deterrents rather, and then you can make like backpacks and all that junk in here now. So it definitely simplifies things. Same with this here. We can now make everything in here. We don't need the lower tier benches for those. So it's really nice that they're finally getting rid of that. And now that I've taken everything out of this by making things, we'll pick this up too. I want all these things gone, these low tier benches, and then we'll kind of get this place organized. It's already reduced a lot of the lag removing some of those benches. Unfortunately, we are adding a bench, though. Since we have one of these, and they're tiny anyway, we'll just go ahead and set that down. And we need water running to it, so water. And then we need power. Let's see, I need a power line. You're not going to let me hook the power to that? Okay, what about over here? There we go. Now we have 2 electric benches instead. And we'll use those. I still think I want to make a little room back here that's just for the power. But we'll see. The machine you just placed. Oh, that's the electric furnace. It's a different model electric furnace because I actually got this one from a mission. Apparently this is what the electric bench looked like before they made it into this huge thing. And I like the fact that these ones are small and functional, so I took these ones and used those instead of that really big massive one. Rings a bell. Yeah, it's the old school bench. Alright, so I think we make the signs in our inventory. Let's see. Yes, we need wood, sticks, and fiber. Wood. We have 7 more for when we make stuff. Alright, so what do we have in here? Stone. And then... leather. Bam. I don't know why I was doing hide. And then nothing in there. Nothing in there. Salt. And then these are all new ones. We'll save these signs because we'll need them for the new base anyway. Bam. Epoxy. Yeah. Getting this place cleaned up. Charcoal. Oops. Don't do that. There we go. Perfect. I've been meaning to do a lot of this stuff for a long time. It's nice to finally get it out the way. It's just one of those days where you have to do a bit of organization. You know, survival games is all about that sometimes. Spring cleaning. Yeah, basically. Basically. I don't mind it, though. It gives me something to do while we wait for new content. Plus, I'm dreading going back and working on that new base, to be honest. Just know how much work that place is going to take. Finally. Bam. We're going to pick this up, but we're not going to destroy this one. Only because we can take this simple bench and put it down other places if we need it. So we'll leave that for, like, running around and doing missions and stuff. Just one last thing I have to craft. We're good to go on the basic bench there. What we're going to do... Actually, we could do that right now. Give me this. Grab this. Things that we might need, we'll keep close by. We'll just have a catch-all chest next door. Jeez. I'll tell you what, getting rid of some of that stuff has really helped the lag. Let's get this pushed up against the wall. I mean, good enough. Slide some of this stuff over. Okay. Now let's see if we can fit both of these in that little space. Probably not. Never mind, we can. There we go. Good. That should allow us to move over the kitchen, and then we'll slide the mortar right here. Or right there. One of the two. I at least want to get this kitchen and mortar out the way. Let's see. I think this piece has to go down first. There's that. Okay. Which ones need power? That one. That one doesn't take power. None of those. Just water next. Actually, we can remove that and remove that. Okay. This needed the biofuel. And we can take all that. Get rid of that connection, that one, that one. This one. That one. This one, and we'll go from here instead to there. None of these needed water, right? That one's off because it's not doing anything right now. Okay, good. Next, electrical connections. Get rid of that. I think we're good to go now. Perfect. That'll help a little. I think what I'm going to do, instead of dragging the wires through the center of the next base, is just make a ring around the outside of the base and pull the wires from outside inside that way, so that way they'll connect to the benches without all this clutter on the floor. And that'll make things a little bit cleaner. I really don't like the wire system in this. But I think that'll help. At any rate, we're still working here, so let's see. Don't think we have any more benches to pick up. I think we're ready to do some crafting if we needed it. But I want to slide this over first, so let's get that out the way. So let's see, this one was connected, we don't need that, and this one was connected, we don't need that. We could also connect this to this, get rid of these wires. Where did this one's dot go? Unconnect these. Get this nonsense out of here. These are all already connected. This one needs power still. These two aren't connected. one doesn't use power. This one's connected. These are all connected. That one's turned off. Yeah, that's better. A little less nonsense on the floor. Okay, good to go. What time of day is it? It's gonna be late soon. Let's do some basic repairs around the outside, and then in the morning we'll go see what we need to build to start building that new base. And we can get everything transferred and set back up. Down the mortar station. Let's see. Heck with it. We'll just put it here. There we go. So, let's see. Do I have... We need to keep this in here now. So I can repair that. Perfect. Still not a fan of these things taking damage. Oh well. Not much I can do about it. So during one of the previous updates, the game seems to have taken a hit as far as stability. Like, it's been a little bit more choppy than usual. It's been yeah, doing this stuff here where it's just a little bit laggy graphically. So, like, I'm hoping that this next upcoming update resolves some of that, because they're supposed to be adding chickens into the game soon. And my worry is you're going to have all of these itty-bitty creatures running around, and it's going to add to the lag value, meaning a lot of people, unless they have like really powerful computers, are probably going to end up opting to have their chicken farm way away from their base, like out of render distance away from their base, because like I could see that causing a little bit of an issue for some people. Alright, let's go make sure our fences are as repaired as they can be, And then we will head to the next place. You might be right, Tashi. Like, they're definitely, their primary thought is definitely going towards the open world stuff. Or isn't going towards the open world stuff, rather. They're concerned with the missions first, which is fine because they have to get the missions working in order to implement them into the open world. I also know that they don't have, like, a ridiculously large team working on the game. So, like, there's a good chance that they just don't have the manpower to do both at the same time, which is also understandable. But to be fair, their team size has no bearing on whether or not I like something or not. So, I'm going to definitely let people know my thoughts on the subject. Whether or not anything happens with it, you know, I can't say, but, a bunch of trees got knocked down. We should pick these up. That'll help with lag too. I also think a portion of the lag issues that I'm having right now are my graphics card slowly but surely going, and I think that's a large portion of why I have those spikes in my stream where it just randomly rubber bands. And why my Twitch stream crashes all the time. So, like, my graphics card's just slowly dying. For a first gen 30 series, I think it's done really well to hold up over all these years, but like, it's just run its course. It just has. And so we're gonna get that updated soon, and I'm gonna give my wife the old tech out of this computer so that way she has some better stuff for her computer. She just uses hers to watch YouTube and play like SimCity and stuff like that, so she doesn't need anything too crazy compared to what I need it for video editing and streaming. So like, this graphics card probably lasts for years doing what she needs it for. The open world has been around for a while now, so not really an excuse in my opinion. Yeah, I could see that. The way that they've been talking, though, makes it sound like they've been having some financial issues, so they're hoping people buy like DLCs and stuff like that. I don't know if that's legitimately the case, but like, because technically you should always advertise your stuff. Like, I get why they have in their patch notes, hey, we have DLCs you can buy. I get why they're doing that. But it also feels like they're desperate for monies. So hopefully that's not the case and they can continue to develop the game. Alright, let's go get some sleep and then we'll head over to the new base location and figure out what we want to make. So that way we can get it built out. Honestly, with the amount of lag I get with just this basic structure, I don't think we're going to go for the round building structure thing. Like, I don't want to be sitting here at 2 FPS trying to play the game. We're just going to make a basic floating square building. Like, that's it. I'm just going to make a birthday cake building that allows us to have it over the water for fun. Honestly, right now I'm just sort of building the bases so that way we can have something to do until more content comes up. Because while this patch was great, honestly, like, I don't know, it's just not, there's not enough substance to it to get a 3-hour stream out of. Like, we're already done with that. Like, I'm already done. We finished that off, and, like, it's cool. We get to get rid of some of those old benches, reclaim some of those materials. Let's see. Find the abandoned prospector base. Nothing on my compass. Where's that at? Seriously, where's it at? Oh, it's over here. I was kind of hoping that was going to be on the way to where we needed to go. That's one dead bird. Hey, give me that. But yeah, worst case scenario, people get bored with the Icarus, or I get too burnt out and we end up taking a break, and then we come back to Icarus later on, assuming that they get some story updates. But there's a million more things coming up, like I said, this year that we have so much content. I want to try to stream that Planet Crafter is going to be getting a update for 1.0 this year as well. And Planet Crafter did really well on the channel. I want to either record a series or stream a series here on YouTube. I actually had a couple people reach out and say you should put out another series. And a supporter of mine over on Twitch actually wanted to watch me stream it, so might be something we do. Boop. Here we go, prospector base. We got some pants. On the bright side, this is helping us get our drak kills. Come on, you don't even do damage. When are they gonna fix that bug? It's a shame this base is made out of cardboard. Kind of hoping they would send bear cubs at us. Oh wait, you're still alive? Oh no, you're not. Okay, good. We could use more of those for our bestiary stuff. There, that's done. Here we go, free beacon. I don't need any of that. Just give me this. I mostly wanted the free beacon. And then we'll take these because they can't burn. Drop them on the ground somewhere. And then we'll light this place up. There we go. Where was that material we needed a beacon for? Not out here, was it? It's out there somewhere. Let's go do the thing. That was a nice little change of pace, at least. Oh, more trees fell over. Guess we'll do this and drop these off real quick, because we could always use more wood. And less lag, so there we go. Got it. So how about it, everybody? How are you feeling about the updates that have been coming out lately? I am currently very mixed. This most recent update doesn't seem to have added any negative stuff, although they've talked about adding some negative stuff, so it's worrisome. And by worrisome stuff, I mean they're talking about adding in... the chickens sound really cool, but I'm worried that they'll cause some stability issues. They've talked about adding in... I think they're going to add more grind to the game too, the chickens. I don't know. And if they're pretty much solely building the game around missions, I don't know what purpose chickens would serve during a mission. And I'm also wondering, is this going to change recipes for like arrows and stuff? Because like feathers are a thing. A lot more of these deer. We should grab some arrows while we're out. Haha! Got the goat. Get out of here, bees. The one where they added titanium and platinum were good. The one where they added titanium and platinum. That was over a year ago at this point, Tashi, wasn't it? Like, they did that before they added MOAs into the game. Jeez. Yeah, that seems like so long ago. Update 117. Did you have to look that up, or is it something you just remembered? Jeez. Something you remembered? Okay. Now, again, your memory's better than mine. Bad doggo. What are you looking at? Just eat your meal and leave me alone. Yeah, that track, he flew a little bit. I feel like the trees that are falling on the ground aren't disappearing. What is going on? Is that a change they made? We need to get rid of these. These are the same trees that were here the last time we logged in last week. The flint arrows don't have wings, so they shouldn't make that change. I hope that they don't change the recipes that are currently existing. But they're adding in chickens, which means they're going to be adding in eggs, most likely, which you're going to be using to cook with, and I assume they're going to be adding in the chickens will give you the white meat on a more regular basis, which you could use to make your cooking recipes. Unless they change it to specifically have chicken meat. Happy Easter kisses. I mean, I don't think that was the friendly sort of kiss that we were gonna get. Oof, right in the eye. I guess I did end up putting a thing down here. I know there was one more that we needed somewhere. Oh, yeah, Peggy. Only need 249 from that one. From pigs. We'll be good to go. Oh well, we could use a ton of melee kills, so we'll just start doing that. Unless we can't. Birds are just annoying. I'll have to build a base in Olympus to learn how to play again. I mean, Icarus isn't too terribly complicated. I'm sure you'll be alright, but I mean, if that's something that you feel like you need to do, go for it. There's no wrong place to build a base. Surprise, Piggy! Oh. What happened here? Odd. Oh, that's right. I was using it to finish this off. Okay. Alright, that's why. We should be good on pillars for a little bit. $108? Wow. Yeah, it's been quite a while then. Alright, let's get started. I want to make a bunch of this cement. Or concrete blocks. So let's go ahead and work on that. We are going to need more brick to make the pillars and things like that. Yeah, mama. What you building on the rock? Just a new base. Just for fun. I have to be completely honest with you. I have nothing better to do. I'm so unenthused about going back and building at some of the other maps because, like, there's nothing to do there. They're not doing anything else with those maps. They're putting all their focus towards the new DLC maps, and so, like, going all the way back to those maps to keep building is just such a slog. So now we're here building, and I'm just looking to move locations. I've been here in this spot since we started up this file. I don't know how old this file is, but a few months at the very least, and like just need all missions complete. Yeah, 100% of all the missions on all the maps. Got all the achievements for those. I still got fishing achievements to do in some of the old maps, which I guess I could go back and do. I got the zebra missions that we need to do on the old maps. I mean, because you figure we used to do 3 hours a day, 3 days a week. So at least 9 hours a week we were streaming Icarus. Plus I was recording a series on top of that. So I had missions done. I've had those missions done for a while. Hector, nice to see you. How you doing today? Achievements have buffs? No. Your bestiary gives you buffs, though. If you go into your bestiary, like recently, I killed off the sandworm enough times that we get reduced chance to get poison. We get extra yield from the sandworm whenever we fight it, which is kind of pointless because you don't really need anything from it. But we 100%ed the land shark recently. That one actually gives you some good stuff because you get extra yield when mining for doing that. And then extra yield from copper for doing it as well. So that's a really good one to finish off. And some of these other ones, whenever you complete them, give you extra yield for rare meats and stuff. Extra damage against the creature and things like that. So we are slowly but surely finishing them, but, like, there's no real hurry to do so. Heck, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but Drax can't even do damage to the player anymore. So, like, at least I can't remember the last time a Drac has done any damage to me. So there's no point in really rushing to complete those. And besides, while I'm out doing other things, we'll be attacked plenty. So I'll gather that stuff up passively. You know what I mean? In the meantime, like I said, there are achievements and stuff that I would like to get in. Let's see. Accolades. There we are. Achievements. So we still need to cook some food. We could actually start working on that. And then there's the fishing. And then we have to kill off a bunch of creatures to get that completed. We're working on it slowly. We got zebras we need to kill. We need 10,000 melee kills. Once we get to our 10,000 bow skills, we're going to put our bow in retirement and only start using bullets from then on. Because we only have 700 kills out of 10,000. So we got a long way to go. But in the meantime, got a lot to do. Jack don't do damage because they're dead before getting to me. Yeah, that's fair enough. Anyone did it? Just spears? I never use spears in pretty much any video game, so... And there's no achievement for it, so no reason for me to do it. The melee kills is just melee kills in general, so I could use whatever. Hector's just chilling today. Well, I'm glad to have you here regardless. I never done spears. Watch people with spears run. But never interested me. Yeah, the spears are kind of meh. You can make those javelins, which are slightly more interesting, but it's such a slow projectile. Why not just use a bow? Like... Okay, so let's put away all this wood, and I guess we can start working on cooking while we wait for stuff to get done. Yeah, let's get that cement cooking first. So what are we needing? Oh, that's right. I'm already forgetting where stuff is because we moved things around. Okay, it's under here now. So, concrete foundations. We're going to need more rebar. We should get some cement cooking first. So, give me the wood out of here. We need silica. They're not bad. Gameplay's harder. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. None of the weapons here are bad. The only thing that I think is bad is the way they did the shields in this one. Like, I do not like that you have to go over and click on it and then switch to something else, and even if it's in your G slot, it's just in the way. It's such a clunky mechanic. I would prefer if shields, if you go into your inventory, if shields was just a little thing here. You could equip it here instead of it being down here. And then anytime you hold the right click when you're holding a one-handed melee weapon, it would just bring up the shield. No switching to it, none of that. It was just equipped. Like, it would make things so much simpler, and the shields would actually be really valuable at that point. I don't know. They're just too clunky in their current iteration to consider using long-term, unfortunately. Oh, I came up here. Oh, I got distracted. Came up here to store some more wood in the fireplace. The batteries still do the kink thing. The wires. Yes, they do. Like, I tried to make this wire go to here, and it still tried to curl up. These wires over here still curled up. Like, they say that they fixed it, but it's still very clunky the way that they have the wiring system in. Not a fan. But, like, instead of making a big loop now, I don't know how well you can see it. The wires just kink. Just get all, instead of getting that loop, they just get all twisted up, and I don't know. The wiring in general just is sloppy in this. But that's partly why we're building a new base. We're going to rewire all this stuff. Technically, I could rewire it now, but we have other things going on. Gotta run already. Alrighty, Hector. I really appreciate you stopping in. We're gonna need to go get more silica out of the cave. $72. I mean, it's better than nothing. We'll let that cook. We'll get this out of our inventory until we figure out where it was supposed to go. Oi! Bird! That's what I thought. $7? Wait, something out there is taking 7 damage? They were only taking 2. Why are they taking 7 now? Whatever. I'm tempted to just stab these stupid things to death. We need... let's focus on making that stuff, and there's and a little bit of stuff for the new base. You need arrows. I'm kind of not really worried about the arrows. We'll get a stack for emergency purposes. So I do appreciate you telling me, but like, I need to focus on getting some melee kills today, I think. Let's see, do we have any arrows in here? We don't have any flint arrows. I need to get some flint arrows. Bolts, those are bolts. Aluminum arrows, platinum. I don't know. Why don't we waste some aluminum arrows once our other stuff runs out? We'll do that. Get rid of some of these other arrows just to clear up some inventory space. We could make a bunch too. I don't know. That's not a big deal right now. Let's stay focused on one thing at a time. What is this? Oh, we already got that. Yes. Drop off these bees as well. I'm sure this is empty. Bam. Okay, this is still in operation. It says active. Oh, no queen bees? And no... We need this. There. Now that should keep going. Perfect. Forgot about the bees. Yeah, I need honey. I need queen bees and stuff. Oh, I never hooked this up. Wait. It says... Oh! Okay. Bam. Yeah, it'll work better if it has power and stuff to it. Is it working now? There it goes. Yeah. And this cooks the cement so much faster than the cement mixer does. Honey bacon? Yeah, I love me some honey bacon. So good. Okay. Okay. Progress has been made. But now my brain died, and I don't remember what I was working on. Oh, God. Alright, let's sleep since it's nighttime first off. Oh, we were going to start cooking. We were going to cook. We were going to cook while things built. Work on that cooking achievement. Add some ice to our water system. So let's see. Why don't we do it this way? We'll go... Accolades. What's the first one on our cooking list? Creamed corn. So we just need one thing of corn. We have no corn. Does the ice need to be purified? No. Technically don't even need the ice for anything. I'm just sort of doing it for the fun of it, basically. I just throw it in there rather than throw it on the ground. If you put the ice in the rain catcher, it helps put extra water supply in here. That's all. But I have such a huge water supply right now because I put that water collector on there that we'll never. The demand is only 1,050, so like we'll never run out of water. Cream corn, craft one. Okay. Ugh, pressing the wrong buttons. Accolades. Creamed corn is off our list. Strawberry jam is next. But is our cement done? Yes. So let's make some rebar. We have steel screws in here. We do. Any more rebar to speak of? No. Alright. I don't want to complain. I don't want to complain anymore. I don't want to complain. I'm not going to complain. Nope. 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 I have to voice my opinion here. Like, seriously. Give us folders! I know the dev team is never going to watch my itty-bitty stream, but seriously, give us folders! Why is this a thing? Like, I get that you can click these things on the side. I get it. But just put a little folder here on the screen. That would make things so much... This looks sloppy. I don't know why it irks me. For some reason, it just does. Like, this is so tiny on your screen. It just looks... It could be cleaner. It's not a big deal, right? Because there's ways to sort it. I just feel like it could be so much cleaner. Whatever. I would just like it to be cleaner. That's all. Can't even make them out on the images. Yeah, they're so tiny. Half the time I forget these little tiny tooltips are here. Like, there's an infinite sign there, which is all. There's an itty-bitty pickaxe, which is tools and stuff. And then there's the resource tab. And then there's your little crafting benches tab. But look how many crafting benches there are. Why can't you sort this into electrical and storage and cooking? Like, they could be refined down further into little tabs too. But then there's your storage, and then there's your firearms, and then there's your ammunition, and then there's your armor, which there's no armor in this bench, so this tab is useless. And then there's your structures, and then there's your weapons, which is the projectile weapons, I guess. I don't know, this cave worm stuff. I don't know. It could be cleaner. It's the way they have it set up isn't bad. I would just like it to be a tiny bit cleaner. They said they're working on UI changes, to be fair, so maybe that's coming in the future. We're only going to get 8 out of that. Oof. We're going to need more cement. And nails. More images like sledgehammers? No, the sledgehammer and stuff like that would have normally been made in, like, the anvil. That stuff's all made over here in the foundry now. Like, there's your axe, there's a sickle, there's another axe, there's a sledgehammer. All that stuff's made in the foundry. Oh, okay. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because there's like a billion of them, and they're so tiny over here, too. Look how tiny those things are. Those are itty-bitty images. Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood what you meant. Let's get some more stone. Toss the rest of the rebar in there for now. Wasn't clarified. Oh, okay, don't worry about it. Miscommunications happen. Blah. But yeah, we're gonna need more silica for sure. We're gonna need more stone. Why don't we make a quick food real quick? So, jam. How's the food doing for the animals? Good. Get rid of the seeds. It's a shame that we can't feed seeds to the animals. I bet you'll be able to feed the seeds to the chickens. Just get some wheat seed and throw it on the ground. Food. We need to eat. Strawberry. Cooked. What is our next accolade? Bread. We have to make bread. Bread dough. Craft. How do we cook the bread dough? Over here, probably. Bread. Craft. Why you has no power? You have no power or water. Why don't you have water? This has water. This has water, and they're all connected to this line. That has water, that has water, that has water. How does this not have water? Or power? Where's this power cord going? I don't... Buggy game. Hold on, let's figure this out. Get rid of that. Grab that. Hook it to that. It says it has power. It's connected. It's turned on. Jeez. I needed to reconnect the wire. Yeah, it was a bug. It was absolutely a bug. Alright, doesn't matter. We got it working. Next, we have to make pumpkin bread. Bam, salt some strawberries, salt the bread. We'll leave the strawberry jam in there. So, make another bread dough. Sodium heart attack? Probably. I mean, if I'm not halfway there already. Pumpkin bread, bam. I would be thoroughly surprised if I'm not halfway there already with all the stuff that you can make in here. Done and done. Pumpkin bread. Getting this achievement done quick. I really don't know why I keep pressing escape to check the next one. Next one! Chunky vegetables. Okay. Increase the inventory space and benches. Now that they've consolidated the benches down to where they are, I agree with you. Especially if you have the perk that gives you extra inventory slots in like storage containers. That should also affect your benches. You know what I mean? And if this game had true mod support, people would have probably made these benches twice the size they already are. And this game would probably be more popular. If they really want to get this game to have more of a player base and to make it appeal to more people, they should open up Steam Workshop mod support. I know a lot of devs out there don't want to allow their games to be modded because it's scary to see people alter the game that they had a vision for. But at the end of the day, it allows people to come in and carry the game through to the next patch, because people will sit there and do mods and do all kinds of fun stuff, fix bugs and issues that the game has for other players, and like it's such a good thing to do for, like, I will never use mods ever. Like, I just don't. But like, the facts are the facts. Like, games like Fallout 4 should have been dead years ago. Years and years and years and years ago. Games like Minecraft should have been dead years ago. But they allow people to go in there and modify their games to the point where people will come in and play it forever. That will be their forever game, because they never need to play anything else, because there's always something new to do, because there's always somebody new coming in and adding new things that they can modify their games with. Like, I don't know why we can't use the Steam Workshop. When I played Ark, like, that was one of my biggest things. I used the S Plus mod on Ark, which basically did the same thing we were talking about. It gives you the ability to have, like, it allows you the ability in Ark to pick up wall pieces and set them down in anywhere you want. It gives you the ability to have extended inventory size for crafting benches. Like the, what's it called? The fire pits in Ark only allow 2 inventory spots. It's ridiculous. 2 inventory spots, and one of those is taken up with the wood that you need to turn the thing on. So, like, the mod gives you like 10 slots in that. There's so many mods in Icarus. No. I'm talking about the workshop. There's a lot of people that don't know how to go into the files and make adjustments from there. A lot of people could figure it out. But the problem that those mod sites also add is the potential to get freaking viruses on your computer. Like, going to third-party sites in order to modify your game is seriously risky. I wouldn't suggest anybody do it. Unless it's hosted on the game's official site, I wouldn't suggest anybody do it. Trojans and mods, exactly. At least if you have a mod system linked to Steam, Steam's back end will at least check all those files. Most of the time they'll catch them and block malicious mods from being posted. At least you have that extra bit of security. And like I said, there's a lot of young kids out there that will pick up Icarus and be like, oh, I want to mod my game, and go to a third-party site and download something, and boom, mommy's bank account has been wiped out by a Trojan virus. Or little Billy will go and install something that he shouldn't be. And, like, mom will come in the room, and they'll be like, some not safe for work stuff posted on there. Like, I get it. People are gonna do what they're gonna do, and they're gonna post their things wherever they want. I'm all for players having the power to go and mod things however they want and enjoy the game however they want. I'm not saying not to, obviously, but that extra safety precaution would make me feel a lot better. Wiped out your sister from false... Yeah, see? Exactly. You gotta be careful. And there's some sites out there that will scam you into putting, like, your photo ID and stuff on the internet, and then boom, somebody's got your social security number, and they're claiming you on their taxes. And then you're going to jail for fraud because the IRS now thinks that you're this other person. Like... You gotta be insanely careful on the internet. Like, honestly, going to those kind of sites scares the crap out of me. I'm not going to any site that I don't trust. And going outside of Steam's system in order to install mods would never happen. For me, I would never install mods to begin with. Like, I so rarely do mods. People always ask me, why don't you install this mod, or why don't you install this mod? The main reason I don't install mods is because when I get bored of a survival game, I have so many other amazing survival games out there that I can just go and play. And that's all new content to me. And if the game that I was playing, that I ran out of content for, gets an update, guess what? The one I switched to, that I'm now bored of, I can come back and play this old survival game from the beginning and enjoy. Like, I don't have to feel tethered down to one survival game. There's just so many good ones out there. So let's see. We need 7 across. 3, 4. Oh. So this we weren't supposed to go... Okay, not this. Give me that. There's only 6 here, so we'll do on this side is what I was doing. That one. Okay, perfect. Perfect. 7 by 7. Is that going to be wide enough? Oh, that's water. Plus a save status space. I mean, like, Ark alone has almost 600 gigs worth of data space. Like, it's insane how much information that thing takes up. What did I miss? What am I hearing? What are you doing? Knock it off. Come here, you. Oh, I accidentally drank water. Whoops. That's not good. Get out of here with that mess. Go on, sink. Now is my water tainted? Purified water. Okay, our water's still good. People are saying no. I have no idea what that's about. Studio. I wanted to check something anyway. You're not wide enough. Okay. I got you. Bad doggo! Sit! Stay! Play dead! Good doggo! Go on, get! And before this one tries to do the same... Haha! Okay, let me fix this. We're supposed to be able to go to the chat now. There it is. Now I figured it out. Moderation activities will now be shown. Good. Timestamps don't care. Okay. I figured it out. That also gets rid of... So, you know how in chat there's that little heart on the side? It makes it hard for me to read the chat when it's there. But I've figured out how to get rid of it. Alright, 11 by 11, everybody's saying. So, well, you can't do it, but I can do it. Whenever I, drives me bonkers. So, well, maybe you can. At the top where it says top chat, there's a little, like, 3-dot symbol at the top right of the chat. You can, for me, if I turn on the moderation tools, which allows me easier access to moderating my own chat, it gets rid of the heart for me. Turn on landscape and it goes away. I mean, that would work. Okay, I apologize. I was tabbed out. I was tabbed out trying to mess with chat stuff. All right. So, 11 by 11. So, if I'm looking at this, we definitely want to go out from this some. If we leave this centered, we need to go 2 more that way and 2 more that way. So let's start there. So, a ton more of these. And then I'm always on phone, though. Yeah, I guess that does make a slight bit of a difference as far as landscape mode's considered. What is wrong with that Moa's neck? The Moa's found some food. Hey, look! I found food. Where's my symbol? Huh? Did you see it, Moa? You speak. Or don't. Fine. You just lay there and die. How's that working for you, buddy? How was that stealth damage? Why does that keep happening? It's like these things are blind. Yeah, the MOAs, I don't know. Their necks have always been a little bit odd, the way they move in this game, but like it feels like some of these past updates have really broken their necks to a new level. thought I was hearing a horse. Ah, buddy. Poop, right in the pooper. What you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do nothing. Now, are people do that with their own necks? It looks ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm assuming you're talking about the people that put those rings on their neck to make their necks really long. I think there's a group of people out there that also do, like, when their babies are young, they put, like, bands on the skull to make the skull slightly elongated. I don't know if that's the same group of people, but there's a lot of different practices out there. Ball bearings in the forehead. There's people in the United States that do that. It's super odd. I mean, like, do what you want, live the way you want. If it makes you happy, do it. That's what I say. It's not for me, though. It's not for me. Nope, nope, nope. There's also a group of people out there that think that the bigger the loop that you can fit in your ear, like as an earring, the more attractive you are. I want to say it was the was it the Egyptians that used to do it way back in the day? Like, if you had really fair skin, like that was supposed to be a sign of wealth or something like that. Like, there's all kinds of practices out there. Extreme modifications. I mean, like, if it's part of their culture, they have every right to do whatever they want. I mean, here in the United States, you'd probably get looked at a little bit crossways for doing something like that, but you have the right to do it, so if it makes you happy, go for it. But yeah, I'm not going to fault another culture or civilization for doing something that they deem attractive. Go for it. Like, if that's your thing, hey, go for it. The rings around the neck is a cultural thing. Yeah, that much I know, but I don't know what the significance behind the rings around the neck is. I did hear a brief part of a documentary that said that if somebody went through life with those rings around their neck, that if the rings were removed, the person wouldn't be able to support their own neck weight, or the weight of their head anymore. And their neck would probably break from the pressure. Because, like, the neck muscles and bones basically atrophy because the skull is just sitting on top of these metal rings. Okay, so we're making more cement. Oh, so we need to go out in the morning and get more Silica. So we need to go on a silica run. In the meantime, how about we get another recipe done? I don't know why I'm going into that. It's tab. It's tab. Quit pressing escape. So we're making chunky vegetables. Fried chunky vegetables. Fruit salad. No, we don't make it in there. Fried chunky vegetables. We need animal fat. And okay. The rings are a beauty thing. Taller doors? I don't know about that. I feel like that would get pretty expensive if you have to buy a new door every time you upgrade your neck pieces. Also a wealth thing. Yeah, I could see the wealth being something that would be associated with. We need a fruit muffin? Watermelon and bread dough. Nurse routines? Okay, Jeremy. It's also a fertility thing? Oh, okay. I don't know how much that would be true, but I mean, everybody has their own beliefs whenever it comes to fertility. Fruit muffin. And then mixed berries. just need regular berries. And then sweet corn soup. Oh, well, we'll just do that real quick because it's right here. Crispy bacon is next. Yeah, crispy bacon. Crispy bacon. And then savory roll. Avocado, meat, mushroom, and pastry. And then wild salad. Potatoes and squash. Or not potatoes. Why did I say potatoes? Pumpkin and squash. Okay, next. Pickled avocado? Mushroom soup. I'm almost positive I've made mushroom soup before in this game. It must have been before this achievement came out or on a different character. Roast vegetables. What? What am I doing wrong here? Yeah, roast vegetables. Am I looking in the wrong bench? Oh, here it is. Carrot is all missing. Rhubarb pie. Rhubarb stew, I mean. Berries, corn, and rhubarb. I don't have any rhubarb? Oh, corn and rhubarb. Let's grab the rhubarb. It's in here somewhere. This. Whoops. This. And that. Rhubarb stew. Okay, next, a vegetable roll. soybean. Only have one more to make after this. Stuffed avocado. Oh, bam, done. Achievement. That was an easy achievement. I could have gotten that a long time ago, to be fair. Probably the easiest achievement to get, especially after you have a garden that literally has one of everything. Gonna take some of these strawberries and give them to the animals. So we're just running out of space in the vegetable container. And then we'll just eat some random stuff just to top up our foods. There you go, guys. Have some salty strawberries. Okay. Good to go. At least we got another achievement out the way. I got highly distracted with those, though. Let's go to sleep and go get that silica. And some stone. The way I understand it, they added that noxious crust to stone and silica, so we should get a whole bunch of stone. The silica, we have a drill that we could go and do, so. This is crazy. We even have infinite stamina in the water. I guess that rock's still not a rock. Thought I was hearing a drac or something in this cave. We don't want it wandering through and killing our stuff. That's what we were going to do last time, too. Let's do that while we're thinking about it. We're going to go get that extra gate that I have and put it up. Crap. So used to looking for the cement mixer, we don't have it anymore. There, make that. We don't have any in here. Go put that thing up. Welcome back there, Hector. How the heck are you? There's that gate that we needed. We need wood. I need nails and rope. Hopefully 2 is enough. We'll see. Good. Full belly. Yeah. Hope you're having a wonderful Easter, by the way. And yes, what was dinner for you? We had ham and our special traditional sauce that my family makes. Sauce is just basically crushed pineapple with ginger ale and brown sugar, all mixed into one, and then you let the pork marinate in it, or not pork, the ham marinate in that sauce overnight. And then you fry it up in the morning with some eggs and all kinds of goodies for breakfast. It's good stuff. He's giving me a hard time. Not a huge fan of how the gate is like just the way it is. Like, it focuses your camera on the far side of it, making it hard to adjust where it's gonna go. I mean, but I guess it works. We're gonna need a second gate. Rip. Roast lamb, potatoes. Oh, that sounds so good, actually. That sounds so good. I also cook with ginger ale. I love drinking it too. Ginger ale has this, like, it's hard to describe. It's like, it's this nice tangy taste to it. If you don't have, like, a citrus to cook with your ham, it's a good way to go. It was short-lived at the run. Big fan of drinking it for sure. Alrighty, Hector. You are always welcome here. And we'll see you soon, hopefully. So one thing I haven't been able to find since I was younger is this birch beer. It's like it's very similar to root beer, only it's made with birch, and it's like a clear root beer. It's so good. Like, there's a gas station out where I used to live called Turkey Hill, and they used to make it. But I haven't been able to get it anywhere else. The stuff is so good. But I've tried to step away from drinking too much soda, to be honest. I already drink enough coffee as it is. I don't need any more caffeine in my system. I used to be, like, addicted to soda pop when I was younger. Like, that's all I would drink. They always take away the good stuff. Yeah, seems like it. The one thing I like is still around, though, that Code Red Mountain Dew. I love that stuff. What do you mean too high? Knock it off, Icarus. You're too high. Just attach. Just attach. Arg. Whatever. Can you please stop jumping out of the water? I just want to pick up the thing. This is getting annoying. Hold on. Boop. Tired of the light going off and on. But they can just get up over this. Alright, we're picking that back up. I don't know what the economy's like in Africa, but listen, the economy over here has been getting a little bit rough, and everything is getting really expensive. So, like, a lot more expensive than it used to be at any rate. So, like, yeah. Why is the light gone? Why is it so dark? What happened? Even with the gamma turned all the way up, it's still dark. I don't know. I think that looks a little bit better, at least from this side. I don't know. I guess that'll work. It's at least a little bit more protection in case doggos try to get through, I guess. Or maybe I should switch these two so that way... I don't know. We'll call that good. Let's get this gamma turned back. I don't know why I can't see more than a foot in front of my face, though. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the heck happened to the lighting. I guess this storm just broke things. Seems really darker than usual. I don't know. Maybe my brain broke. That's probably it. My brain is permanently broken. Yeah. It feels that way sometimes. You just wake up and you immediately know, yeah, today's going to be a bad day. Brain's just not going to be firing on all them there cylinders. It's just not going to do. Headaches every day will break it for sure. Yeah. No, I agree with you. That's, yeah. No offense. I'm glad I'm not in that situation. But, yeah. I feel like that would definitely cause a lot of issues, especially with any amount of concentration, especially if they're migraine headaches. Like, those things get bad enough for some people that they blur your vision, lights get overly bright. It's like having a permanent hangover without the fun part. I've had migraine headaches before. I don't have the constant migraine headaches. The one or two times I did have it, I was quite unhappy. So I am not envious, for sure. Wake up with a headache every day. Ugh. That sucks so bad. I'm really sorry that that's an actual thing. Jeez, we got more noxious crust than we got actual stone from all that. That needs to be nerfed. I don't know that stone actually needed that either, but whatever. It's neither a good nor bad thing for me. I'll never need that much stone, but, like... for anybody who does, awesome. There it is. You know? Humidity at 100. Well, I can't repeat a third of what you said, and don't advocate for any of that. But yeah, no, that I just any amount of humidity feels sticky and miserable. I don't think I've ever experienced 100% like that. You might as well go swimming at that point. Jeez. No thanks. Let's see, more rebar, please. And more screws. And now we need more stone. It's autumn there. Yeah, I recall that. So it's getting cold and humid. Usually around here, whenever it gets humid, there's the humidity goes up. You get it usually gets around. Oh, can I start? Let me start over. Let's not with this today, brain. I know it's getting late. Usually, whenever it gets to be autumn, it is very wet outside. But once it starts getting cold, the air gets all dry and it's just terrible. Usually what you can do is if you own a fish tank, you can have a fish tank in your house and that will solve a lot of the dry air issues. But if there's a high humidity, that's gonna be weird. That sounds odd. Something sounds off about that. Either way, I don't like feeling my skin all sticky unless I've been swimming. And even then, I feel like I need to take a shower after. Where the heck? What was I doing? Where did my brain go? It's just shut off. I was getting stoned. Oh my god. It's just that time of day, and that's why we end at 8 o'clock every day. Just saying. That is why we end at 8 o'clock every day. Just getting to that point. It's time. Oh well. We did manage to get a lot accomplished today. We made some more progress on the base. Not much. We managed to do a bit of resource gathering. We went and made some more progress on our bestiary. We got another achievement for cooking. We're going to be doing more of the same tomorrow. Like, until Icarus puts out, like, a large update. Like, that's got some substance to it. Like, these videos are just going to be mostly chill. We're going to come in, we're going to relax, we're going to work on the base a bit, we're going to just hang out, chit-chat. Not really too much going on. I'm hoping once we get this computer tech upgraded, we'll be able to start including other people in the stream more. The stream I did the other day with Ralph had all kinds of issues, and the way I understand it is my graphics card is just can't handle the process, the encoding necessary to do all that. It's just too old, just like me. So we're gonna work on hopefully finishing this game out this year. If they come out with stuff, we'll keep going with it. If not, and people aren't enjoying it or I get burnt out, we'll move on to other games. There's plenty. But all that said and done, we are, in fact, done for the day. Bam. I really do so appreciate everybody stopping out to the stream. Hopefully you are all enjoying the content because there's always a lot more to come. But until next time, be sure to get down in the description, check out that upload schedule, check out some other videos, likes and subs while you're there. Maybe pick out some of your favorite content, share that out with your friends and family, and maybe some of that media sites. Every little bit helps. We're over 170 subs at last count, and I cannot wait to hit 500, maybe even more. But until next time, aka tomorrow stream, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same game. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, stay healthy out there, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, buddy.